चाओ चाओ दोस्तों, कैसे हो आप लोग? वेलकम टू यूएफए चैंपियंस लीग मैच डे वन का रिव्यू। मेरा नाम है अजय मेनन एंड इस न्यू लीग फॉर्मेट का शुरुआत हो चुका है। एंड ऑल्दो अभी द टेबल इज लुकिंग लाइक अ ट्रेन टेबल, मतलब जो ट्रेन का टाइम टेबल है ऐसा लग रहा है। बट लेट्स सी, लेट्स गिव दिस वन सीजन एटलीस्ट द न्यू फॉर्मेट एंड मेक अ जजमेंट ऑन इट। मिड वीक में तीन गेम्स थे, रादर थ्री मैच डेज थे, ट्यूसडे, वेडनेसडे एंड थर्सडे। आई नो कि यूएफए चैंपियंस लीग ऑन अ थर्सडे, मैन, वो शॉन डाइश का मीम याद आता है, एंड दिस अटर वोग नॉनसेंस। बट इट इज व्हाट इट इज अ न्यू फॉर्मेट, मोर गेम्स। एंड एक जो चिंता वाली बात है मेरे हिसाब से, आई थिंक द quality of games has not remained the same. I mean, in the sense that a lot of teams obviously have now 8 games to go, and स्टार्ट ऑफ द सीजन में दो चीज है। एक तो कि पहला गेम है, सो दे डोंट नीड टू गो एंड गेट अ रिजल्ट, एंड सेकेंडली द नंबर ऑफ गेम्स आर सो मच, सो probably you didn't see like all the teams playing 100%. Well, that's just my opinion, but आप लोगों को क्या लगता है? Just leave a comment below. मुझे ऐसा लगा कि शायद teams were not playing at 100% because तीन गेम है एक वीक में। काफी लोग अभी यूरोज और कोपा अमेरिका खेल के आए हैं, सो ब्रेक ही नहीं है बिल्कुल प्लेयर्स को। सो ऐसा मुझे लगा था। अगर आपको यही लग रहा है तो कमेंट कीजिए। बट एनीवेज, लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द रिव्यू ऑफ द मैच डेज। आई एम गोइंग टू शेयर सम स्क्रीन्स हियर विद यू ऑल एंड वी कैन गो थ्रू द एंटायर थिंग। तो मैं पहले एक बार सारे रिजल्ट्स अपन देखते हैं, उसके बाद सेलेक्टेड गेम्स में हम लोग जाएंगे एंड गेम्स के बारे में हम लोग बात करेंगे। अगर आप लोग कमेंट्स में पिन कर सकते हो जो टाइम स्टैम्प है, तो मैं सॉरी, अगर आप लिख सकते हैं तो मैं आपका कमेंट पिन करूंगा जो टाइम स्टैम्प है विद रिगार्ड्स टू द पर्टिकुलर गेम्स दैट वी आर डूइंग। And it'll be really grateful, man. I mean, I love your support. I love the enthusiasm. And मैं जितने comments है, सबको मैं reply करता हूँ। And अगर आप नए हो इस channel में, तो please, support the channel by subscribing to it. So let's get to the results first. So we'll start off with obviously UA winning against PSV, statement win. Kenan Yildiz with a screamer. Aston Villa had a good start as well, defeating Young Boys. Bayern Munich, bhai sahab, kind of a statement win for them. And Vincent Company along with 4 goals for Harry Kane, 9-2 over Dinamo Zagreb. Milan, very disappointing at home. Despite taking an early lead, Christian Pulisic dwara, they lost 3-1 to Liverpool. Real Madrid, the juggernaut of the Champions League, continue winning games. 3-1 against Stuttgart. What a goal for Endrick right at the death over there. Sporting Club de Lisbon, 2-0 winners over Lille. Victor Gyökeres with another goal. Bologna drew 0-0 to Shakhtar. Lukasz Skorupski ने एक penalty save किया in their re-entry into this competition. Sparta Praha 3, Red Bull Salzburg 0. I think this was one of the results of the match day one because no one expected Sparta Praha to play so well. Celtic beating Slovan Bratislava by 5-1. Club Brugge beating Dortmund beating Club Brugge 3-0. City and Inter played a 0-0 draw, very entertaining draw. We'll get to that game. PSG 1-0 winners over Girona. Late own goal by the Girona keeper Gazaniga. Bayer Leverkusen, yaar kya bole, Jabi Alonso is continuing his magic. 4-0 winners over Feyenoord. Benfica 2-1 winners over Red Star Belgrade. One of the surprises of this match day one, Monaco beating Barcelona by 2-1. Atalanta 0, Arsenal 0. David Raya proving to be the hero for Arsenal. Atletico Madrid 2, Red Bull Leipzig 1, late winner there also. And Club Brest winning 2-1 over Sturm Graz. So yeah, these were the results for मैच डे वन एंड काफी इंटरेस्टिंग गेम्स थे, काफी यूरोपियन फ्लेवर था, लॉट ऑफ एंग्लो इटालियन क्लैशेस, 3 एंग्लो इटालियन क्लैशेस ऑन मैच डे वन एंड लिवरपूल काइंड ऑफ विनिंग the game, and 2 draws, Atalanta drawing 0-0 against Arsenal, and of course City and Inter playing out a 0-0 draw. So let's start with those games first. मैं सबसे पहले I want to start off with obviously the Milan Liverpool game. Quite a यार क्या बोले यार, I mean Milan started off really well in that game. Pulisic scoring a very early goal, and then उसके बाद में the way that Liverpool came back was just amazing to see. Mohamed Salah coming back to Italy, of course he's had some good times for both Roma and Liverpool whilst playing against Milan, and very unfortunate he hit the post crossbar. But the real star, I think, were the centre backs. Virgil van Dijk and Konate both scoring a goal. Milan का defending on set pieces was pretty poor. I think जब टैमी इब्राहिम आया तब थोड़ा लगा कि मिलान want to do something. राफेल लियो का भी एक लास्ट में एक चांस था. But overall, I think Liverpool deserved to win. I think they were the better team on the night, and Milan starting off with a defeat at home, quite unfortunate. Yeah, lot of work to be done for Milan. Speaking of another club from the Lombardy region of Italy, let's go to Atalanta versus Arsenal. This happened obviously last night. It was a nil-nil draw. जैसा कि आप देख सकते हो. Atalanta, यार, again, I was expecting that Atalanta would win this game, and Retegi had a penalty saved and even the rebound saved. What a fantastic double save by David Raya, man of the match over here, definitely for Arsenal. And I think Atalanta को underestimate करना नहीं चाहिए. They have Real Madrid and Barcelona as well in this you know revamped Champions League fixture. So बहुत interesting रहेगा कि how the Europa League holders kind of fare in this year's competition. काफी अच्छा गेम था, but I think Mikel Arteta will settle for a point in my opinion. In this case, I think आप बोल सकते हो कि Arsenal were kind of lucky to get away with the point. Atlanta थोड़ा सा better था, and they should have ideally nicked this game by at least 1-0. But nevertheless, another game which we saw, the Anglo-Italian जो मैं clash बता रहा था, was between Man City and Inter. यार क्या गेम था यार, ये सुपर्ब गेम था. वेरी टैक्टिकल मैचअप. मैं ये प्रीव्यू में भी कह रहा था कि दिस वाज प्रोबेबली वन ऑफ द गेम्स ऑफ द एंटायर चैंपियंस लीग दैट वी वांटेड टू kind of see, because Pep Guardiola versus Simone Inzaghi rematch of the Champions League final from a few years ago, and nothing has changed apparently, because Francesco Acerbi still got the better of Erling Haaland even after 2 years. Very surprising to see. But overall, I think काफी interesting game था. Ilkay Gundogan had a few chances towards the end, but I think on the balance of things, this was a fair result. And again, ये दोनों team में से I think Inter would be happier to get away with 1 point. Having faced City away, I think this was the most difficult fixture that they have going ahead in this competition. So काफी interesting game था, and that is with the Anglo-Italian clashes. I'm done with that. We'll move on to मेरे हिसाब से one of the most underdogs of this tournament, and I feel that they might reach the final. They could also end up winning it. Atletico Club de Madrid. I really feel that this competition is tailor made for them. And कल आपने देखा कि they had a shaky start against RB Leipzig. Sesko scoring an early goal, but then the way that they came back, Griezmann with an equalizer, and right at the end, Jose Maria Jimenez popping up with a header to get all 3 points. मैं ये बार बार बोलता हूँ, ये लीग फॉर्मेट है ना, काफी टीम्स को सूट होगा, एंड आई थिंक एटलेटिको मद्रिद आर वन ऑफ द टीम्स जिसको काफी ये सूट होने वाला है. Good win for them and a good start for Diego Simeone. And as I said, I think they are my dark horses to win this tournament. Up chalte towards probably the upset of this round, you can say, because no one expected Monaco to win over an in-form Barca who've been very good in La Liga. And जैसे कि आप देख रहे हो कि ये है ना, ये this is a problem with all these ratings. Mark Andre Test again getting an 8.3, but पहला जो मिस्टेक था was through him, and Eric Garcia got sent off because of him. यार आप बोल सकते हो कि he did have ये 8.3 है because he made a couple of saves, but I think on the night Monaco were much better and they kind of deserved to win despite an equalizer from Lamine Yamal. I think this was probably one of the most upsets of the round, if not the upset of the round. बाकी I also want to give a shout out to Bayern Munich. मैंने वो pull up नहीं किया because Bayern are Bayern, man. I mean, again, I feel that they might kind of do well in this competition as well. So yeah, so well, let's have a look at the table before we wrap up this video. मैं एक बार table pull up करता हूँ. This is the table. Okay. This is the table where we have Bayern right now on top with a goal difference of 7, Celtic, Leverkusen, Villa, Dortmund. यार ये एकदम ट्रेन वाला टेबल लग रहा है, but right towards the bottom you have Milan, and obviously you have Stuttgart and you have Barcelona 22nd. No, too early to say. Too early to say. Let's see क्या होता है. Match day 2 promises to be interesting for sure. Let's see क्या होगा. आपके हिसाब से which are the games that you enjoyed the most? Do leave a comment below, and I'll be back with another video soon. काफी fun game था ये Champions League Match Day 1, and content आता रहेगा मेरे channel में. I hope you guys subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends. I'm Ajay Menon. I'm signing off for the day. I'll see you guys in another video soon. Until then, ciao ciao.